Hey everybody, and welcome back to Mission Control for another quick tips video. In this video we're going to talk about times with palettes, the second method. Palettes can be saved with timing information. If you have saved time information in a palette, times will be used in any playback which is recorded using this palette. So if you programmed a 2-second fade into the palette, every playback of this palette will have a 2-second fade. By default, these times are not used when the palette is called directly to allow for fluent programming. You may, however, turn this on, which further enhances busking with palettes, using the key profile setting for palette keys. Palette is fired with its times, or palette is fired ignoring its times. This can be overridden at any time by simply typing a number for the time you want and then tapping the palette, i.e. 5 for a 5-second fade. With this second method, you can give each fixture type different attribute fade times if desired. For this, we use the syntax of select the fixtures, press the time/set key, the fixtures key, then the attribute such as color, and then the time desired. For method 1, please see the link in the description below. So let's take a look at that. Here I've got version 14 of Titan on the Titan Go interface. I've just got two different fixture types here. I've got some impression bar 20s and some Ruby BMFLs, and the playback just brings up to put a little intensity and a little bit of position to start with. So we can see if we fire our palettes, they fire as expected instantly. If we were to want to say on our red palette, wanted to have a 2-second fade on the color, we would simply go ahead and go and select our fixtures. And we'll go ahead and hit time, then fixture. In this case, we'll choose color in the time, such as 5, and hit enter. And we can see here, it says our time, fixture, color 5. Then record and select our red palette and merge it. And then we can go ahead and hit clear. Now we have to engage the ability to use our palettes with times. So we'll go ahead and make a new key profile. So we'll go ahead and right click on Avo or press and hold on the console, and then edit current key profile. And we'll add one as user one. We'll just be lazy and leave with that. And then we'll go to palettes, and we'll change it to palettes are fired with its times. And then we'll hit exit. And then we'll just make sure that key profile is selected. So we'll press and hold Avo again, and then select key profile and select the user one. So now, if we fire this red palette, we'll see that it has a 5-second fade. But if we select one of our other palettes, we see that it has the 0 fade time still. If we wanted to give different times to different fixture types, we can do that by giving each one its own time. So here we'll give our position palette, and we'll give the BMFLs a 5-second and the impressions a 1-second. So we'll select our BMFLs, and we'll do time, fixture, position, 5, enter, then record here and merge, and then we'll go ahead and hit clear, and then select our impressions and do the same thing. Time, fixture, position, we'll do 1-second instead, enter, and record here and merge, hit clear, and then we'll go ahead and bring them back to a state here. And then we tap our palette. We see that we get a 1-second fade on the impressions, but a 5-second fade on our BMFLs. If we want them all to fire with a different time, that can also be accomplished. So we'll go ahead and hit our flash key here just to bring our fixtures back to this position, and then we type a time such as 3. And then hit our palette, we'll see that both the impressions and the BMFLs go in 3 seconds instead of 1 second and 5 seconds. So that's been Times and Palettes in version 14 of Titan, the second method. I hope you learned something. Please subscribe. Join us on Facebook at Avolites US, and join us here next time. Thanks. Bye.